It's important that people know this is not a meme. Actual tier 1 deck. We're gonna overdraw because I have so many lackeys. Look at this stupidity.
Hey buddy, watch this.
Okay, so this seems like the dream opener. I can't imagine a better opener than this. We've seen some data that suggests the Evil Totem is not a great mulligan card, but perhaps when we can tuck it behind the 1-drop to protect it, it's gonna be a little bit stronger. Hunter may not be able to readily answer this. And certainly I feel like if we hit the turn 3 Totem Reflection on the Evil Totem, we're gonna be very happy campers. It is true that Totem Shaman is a tier 1 deck on HS Replay. We have to find a good victory here, despite our list being a little distinct. Okay, so definitely Quest Hunter can answer this. Could coin a 4-1 Diving Griffin, coin a Desert Spear. Oh, does not answer the Evil Totem. Okay, let's go. That's what we needed. This is going to deal 5 damage to something, hopefully not a 2-4 Totem. We can actually go for another Totem here with Storm's Wrath next turn. This is pretty wild. I wouldn't. Is he going to kill this? Oh, only thing he can kill. Yeah, of course. Okay, I wonder if this has got some combo implications. Could have played this first in case of Doomsayer. I always do that. I just have so much faith in my plays. What a board, man. 3 lackeys being generated. This is crazy. My hand has so many lackeys. Hopefully hits a 2-2. That's not bad either. I mean, that's one of the better targets, I guess, right? All right, so we have 6, 10, 12 damage on board. Storm's Wrath adds an additional 4 damage. The lackeys add an additional 2. Okay, so we have 10 on board, and I think we have 5 in hand is 15 damage. Plus 6 is, I think, 21, right? So, oh, I'm 1 off lethal. Oh, shoot. I thought I had lethal, so I didn't play this in the right order now. 17, 18, 19. Yeah, shoot. Lightning Bolt. Lava Burst for next turn. Okay, so then we just go. That's fine. We just ignore the board and go. Cool. Easy. Easy. Easy breezy. Beautiful Totem Shaman. These 1/1s should technically be buffed, of course. We kind of played this out of order because I thought we had lethal. I counted the 5-4 as a totem, and obviously it's not. But all good. Sorry about that last game. It was super fun. Don't worry, dude. Electri. Sorry, bro. Totem Shaman, gotcha. I think Og Merchant has some interesting flexibility regardless. Actually, do we just coin Evil Totem into Totemic Might to get the advantage here and then really hammer on turn 2 with Og Merchant Storm's Wrath? Yeah, let's actually just keep this full hand. I think if we can get ahead against Shaman and this is indeed a mirror match, then we might just own. We have a bit of a risk of running out of resources, but Evil Totem can fix that, right? Even if he plays like a 2-1 here with a Sludge Slurper, I think the Totemic Might can really help keep the Evil Totem alive. And I think it'd be greedy to like try to hold this Totemic Might for later. Let's just ensure this minion cannot die on turn 2. It may literally be impossible. And then go from there. Actually, we may dodge the Storm's Wrath for the lackey. I think this probably just builds the board better. Storm's Wrath can be a follow-up once we've really cemented the advantage. Although I do like the idea of the Totem being able to attack. So you have to consider that a little bit, I guess. No, it's fine. This is still gonna be really hard to kill. Oh, Healing Totem. Oh no, never mind. I thought that was a. I saw this and I thought it was a whatever, the little 1/2 healing girl. I can't think of her name. Just like, it's not bad. Mavs fan, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Good lord, dude. That's crazy. Grats, Draco, Cats, or Pickle Chips, Fids. All right, so I think this is a perfect Totemic Reflection. Forgot the name of the card there for a moment. And this is why the Divine Shield here was so powerful, right? Just crazy powerful. This is not a Healy girl, so I don't need to attack the Healing Totem. So, man, Splitting Axe, I just realized, is so insane this turn. There's no way he can clear this. There's just 0 chance. I do need to respect his totems, but of course just attacking for 1 does not do that. Wow, lightning bolting the 1/2 out of desperation there. That's so crazy. We might see a concede, honestly. This might just be a concede. I would not be shocked. I don't really need to attack yet. Let's just chill. We're actually gonna overdraw a card. We have so many totems out. Let's just wait. There's really no urgency. We're gonna overdraw because I have so many lackeys. Look at this stupidity. I think this was all set up by playing the Totemic Might non-greedily. I think holding the Totemic Might for greed would have really hurt us, and instead we just have this ridiculously obscene board. No, that would have been a good Totemic Might too, sadly. I do think Storm's Wrath here pretty awesome, and I think we need to start dumping the hand of lackeys as much as we can. So I'm gonna play the ones here that are easier to dump. Basically save the faceless lackeys for reloads later, right? Oh, cool. Zeffy boy, what's up, man?
Heard you like value, so we threw some value on your value on top of more value.
Pyro, dude. No joke, man. No joke. Hey, Miles C finally got back to me. Oh, awesome, Miles. Finally glad to see you, buddy. Good job, dude. All right, this is amazing. How can we possibly lose this? Green, thanks to the 10 months. Oh my god, that Hagatha scheme. Are you serious? Like I said, save for the reload here just in case. We knew what was coming. We can evolve a Doomsayer if we hit it, so that's not a big risk. Well, I guess we can't actually evolve the last one here if I hit a Doomsayer, so I need to be a tad careful, I suppose, on this final one, because the board would be too full, right? These are both pretty good evolve targets. I just, like, he just dropped that Hagatha scheme, which was amazing, by the way, but we just reloaded a full board again. And I still have a full hand almost. 7 cards in hand. Not to mention 3 damage from Serpent Shrine Portal. Well, he cleared it again. Okay. I didn't mislead the last turn at all, did I? I don't think so, but starting to realize it was actually pretty close to lethal. Given the Serpent Shrine Portal, he went down to 6. It just doesn't seem like we could have got much more damage, though. Squall Hunter, Serpent Shrine, next turn could be lethal. So let's play that. This dude doesn't have another reload, right? This dude doesn't have another reload, right? Or another clear, right? Like, God, I am actually maybe going to run out of reloads if he keeps clearing these boards. Another Earthquake would be brutal. Oh my God. What does Zephyrs have? Just Blizzard? Blizzard is actually enough to stop me unless I roll spell damage totem. I have 5 right now. I need spell damage totem. Spell damage totem, please. We'll get it right, I believe. Ugh, really? Man, I don't think I can go yet then, right? Maybe I still have to put him to 1, but I'm worried he's gonna heal. Like, this seems like a deck that could play the big healy minion, rush minion, elemental thingy. Shoot. This game is way closer than I expected. I thought we had this wrapped up. Oh, that probably helped a lot. Okay, that's good news. Good on this guy for being in this game, man. Highlander, like, crazy shaman. I love it. This is awesome. I like watching this. Oh, okay. Never mind. He's dead. He tried. It is a good effort, man. Really respected it, though, for real. That was a cool game. I love how the fish flop out when you hit them with the Serpent Shrine Portal. Satyr off that. Cool, good victory, dude. That was wild. We've kind of shifted this in a different direction a little bit with these crazy Violet Teacher memes. So Surging Tempest is a great turn 1. Surging Tempest is a great turn 2. Not really, but Totem is fine turn 2. I love Vicina. Yeah, I think Vicina is a super cool card. For sure. Okay, yeah, I think Totem 2 is fine. Do we hit the button yet? I doubt it. I don't think we need to just yet. We can maybe hit it after the Manatite Totem gets played. Depending on what we need to trade into and... Oh, okay. Looks like more of an OTK Demon Hunter here, maybe. So far, not playing a lot of stuff, at least. Could also wait on the Totemic Surge for for next turn, but let's create pressure. The only downside of this is that it does kind of encourage my opponent to clear these a little sooner, and that may restrict the value of the splitting axe, or if I just left them on board kind of chilling, then he may say, oh, I don't need to deal with these yet. But I think he was probably going to deal with the Manatide Totem anyway, just because it's like, well, you don't want to leave a Manatide Totem chilling. Turns out he silenced it. It's like kind of foo-bars our math a little bit. Could have had the Totemic Surge later, but we'd also miss out on, you know, 2 damage at least. 4, no, 2 damage, yeah. Warblades really just eat all my totems, and I just don't have enough value without all the totems. This is stressful, dude.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
This is a weird play. I have a 0-2 Divine Shield that I'm copying, but it's like, what's the point? It's silenced. It doesn't really. I mean, I guess if I do hit the Vicina line, it's pretty good, honestly. Yeah, it's good. It's survivable, and then Vicina gives it damage output. So yeah, it's worth. It's awkward, but it's probably worth. So Vicina's Sandstorm is, or actually Vicina's Stormforged Axe is probably better. I can attack first, and then Vicina's Stormforged Axe, and then we have a pretty good board here. He's probably not expecting that much damage output, which is good. If I were him, I would probably kill the totem more than anything else. That did maybe save him the most damage, though, actually. He did find the target that had the most damage upside. Short term. Okay. Yeah, a lot of damage here. Wow, almost lethal. Good lord. Serpent Shrine Portal over the top represents lethal now. If he spends all his mana and energy dealing with the board, then we just kill him. That's great. Despite what I would say was a fairly inefficient opener. Cool. Vicina OP, man. When did I hit Legend? This weekend off stream. Demon Hunter just owned on the way up. Here were my here I'll show you my Demon Hunter game tracks here. A lot of green. A lot of green. A lot of green with Demon Hunter wins. It was shockingly easy. Throw out Violet Teacher? I don't know. We just added Violet Teacher. We haven't really had a chance to experiment with it yet, but I think in theory it makes a lot of sense. A lot of 0 mana spells make it a pretty interesting mid-game reload with Storm's Wrath. Basically, a way to use your totem spells if you don't have totems is a nice backup plan. Strong turn 2. Storm's Wrath is intriguing, but I want to hit a minion to play on 1 or 2 if I can. Certainly, Surging Tempest is perfect. So we can go Surging Tempest on 1, Totem on 2, and start creating a lot of pressure. Could get greedy maybe against a Quest Warlock here. Might even have to because of things like Dark Skies, where if I invest too much into a singular totem, I end up hurting myself because just like 1 Dark Skies owns me. I think we're gonna have to chill for a bit. Maybe hit the button 2 or 3 times in the meantime, and then go off to get a max health buff out of Totemic Might to survive like a Dark Skies.
You know what this deck is really missing? Zephyrs and Dairy Queen Alex. They're all the rage. 2 OFS. Who cares? Zeph and Dairy Baby. Easy wins.
Dairy Queen Alex is a hilarious name. I love it. Okay, we don't really need to attack that because 3's functionally the same as 1 for us right now. This would be the perfect Violet Teacher scenario, right? Like,
hit Legend off stream
can
because
summon a ton.
misses. Kilburn advises him in Hearthstone plays to hit Legend Kappa.
Can't do it without her, that's right. Pyro thanks 100 bits, Raktoter thanks 100 bits, and Scooterman for the 27-month resub. That is actually completely bonkers. And on top of that, the hype train is active, guys. Thanks to the hype train too. Pretty crazy stuff. Do we just go for the Violet Teacher here?
Boys, make some room by the hearth, won't
I
ya?
wish we had more totems, but I get a full board of 1/1s. Is that enough though if he just Dark Skies me? It's amazing with Vicina if I can hit
Make
it.
some room by the hearth, won't ya?
Part of me thinks I have to be greedier though is the problem. I'm gonna try it. Let's just see how it feels. I mean, that's the whole point. We haven't tested the Violet Teacher yet, so let's test the Violet Teacher and see how it feels. If we had a Storm's Wrath, I'd be supremely confident in this decision, but we don't, right? Do we coin the Slurper or just chill? I think we just chill. I think this is enough. Okay. Ingot and Iceman with the Swiss Primes, an unarmed victim with 131 bits. Man, guys, that's crazy. Don't hit Dark Skies. Actually, you don't really have that many cards in hand. Dark Skies only does 5. It'd probably clear a lot of 1/1s, but it definitely doesn't contest these two. So Vicina Slurper next turn puts in a ton of damage if this all lives. Like a ton of damage. Just overconfident orc, eh? Okay. Alright. Yeah, man. Quick coin here. Get a 1/1 that puts me at 6 minions. I can't really play the Faceless if I do that, so I don't think so. Okay. That was worth a lot of pressure. This is pretty, I'm gonna be honest, the Violet Teacher feels pretty good so far. I'm gonna be straight. That was a pretty sick Violet Teacher. I don't know that that's an indication that she's amazing, but certainly you got one good example of a great Violet Teacher. Good God, that is like super easy to push through. How do I want to trade this? Sandstorm, I guess. Is this ever like a lethal? Oh, I should have hit. Oh no, I can't hit face. I mean, that's not Serpent Shrine Portal. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Jadejaw, thanks for the 200 bits. My God, folks, the hype train is flying. Thanks, Jadejaw. So many gifted subs today. So much love today already. Thank you, everybody. That's really nice. Dark Skies is nothing. Dark Skies is. I have a 6/7 and a 6/7. I have 2 Boulder Fist Totems. I think we keep this. Serpent Shrine Portal is pretty intriguing against Demon Hunter, but I don't know. I need a 1-drop too, though. I feel like Surging Tempest is what really opens this up. Evil Totem's just so likely to die. This deck has a bad matchup against Demon Hunter. Oh, Stormforge Axe is actually what we added to beat Demon Hunters, though, because it's such a good answer against Battle Fiend. So this is our kind of Demon Hunter tech that we put in the deck, specifically to improve this matchup. So we'll see if it actually makes an impact or not. So I think it's still going to be hard to get ahead on Demon Hunter just because our minions aren't that likely to stick on board against weapon attacks. He can kind of freely attack at Evil Totems and such that make it hard. I guess if we hit specifically a Totemic Might that put this at a pretty high health total early in the game, that would give us a chance, but...
I recently unlocked Arthas and I've only been playing Paladin since LOL.
Nice, dude. Yeah, that's awesome, HH. Thanks to 100 bits. Thank you again, Gorda. Yeah, we gotta try the Evil Totem here. There's a chance he doesn't want to commit the mana to solving that problem, you know? And the Stormforge Axe OP tech card so far. My God, has it been good. I just answered his entire first 2 turns. This is like Fiery War Axe of old, but arguably even better because all of this stuff has 2 health for Demon Hunter, right? It just answers all their early plays. And indeed, as we feared, it's dead. But that's, again, not a shocker. We kind of anticipated that. You know, Sandstorm Elemental right now. Oh my God. Is this real? OP draws, man. Legend versus rank 9. Yeah, guys, so again, I'm sure we're going to have to do this for like a few months where I explain this, but rank doesn't mean anything anymore. Your matchmaking is based on your MMR. And your MMR is separate from your rank. So, like, anybody who's a Legend player is going to have, let's just make up an MMR, and we'll say 10,000, right? Anybody who at Legend is a 10,000 MMR player. And you all get reset back to Bronze 10 at the start of the month, but you're still a 10,000 MMR, because the game knows that you're a Legend player. So, what happens is, when I'm at Bronze 10, I'm 10,000, and I might queue against somebody who's already grinded to Legend and is still, again, 10,000 because they're a Legend player. And there's going to be a range of people between Bronze 10 and Diamond 1 and Legend that are all 10,000 players. They're just currently at Diamond 9 or Silver 7 because they're still ranking up, right? because not everybody ranks up at the beginning of the month. Some people are on vacation for 2 weeks. Some people are not playing. They come back, they're silver 7, they're ranking up. So we could play all bronze 10 players and it wouldn't mean anything. It'd be the same as playing against legend players. Hey, HH with a 1K bits badge. Grats, that's amazing. How do you see your opponent's rank? Only when you're legend do you see your opponent's rank. And here are the OP Warglaives I've been talking about all day. I think they're just so insanely strong. Crazy powerful. Gonna try to give these enough health that maybe he can't Warglaives them down. He honestly might still be able to, but we'll try. He can get to 4 already, right? At least he takes a little damage in the meantime. Utilizes some resources if he wants to work on him that hard. How do you know what MMR you are? Based on your star bonus is really the only way. Depending on how many star bonuses you got.
Those without eyes truly see.
And even that's not exactly like a 1-to-1. It's just an idea. Why does nobody play Warglaives? I think most people do now. The best lists are playing Warglaives now. It'll catch up if people are still not running it yet. They are super OP. They're really, really strong. I grinded this deck to Legend this weekend. Not even grinded. I flew to Legend with this deck, and Warglaives was my favorite card far and away. I felt like it won me so many games. I was always relieved to draw Warglaives. It got to the point where I was thinking about keeping it in the mulligan. I didn't most times, but I was thinking about it. I was actively considering putting it in the mulligan. He is indeed going to hit these for 6, but not 7. I love it. He may decide to kill them still. He can attack a 3rd time, but he may want to go face. Decides to go face for 3. I would kill one. I don't know why he'd go face for that last attack. I think that was the right move. Another Totemic Reflection here. It's pretty cool. We have a neat potential play here. I think I'm gonna make it. It's 5, 7. So we have to go 1, 2.
Double time and double pay.
This may seem a little out of order, but it's by design. So I can get another Divine Shield.
That's an upgrade. Probably.
I have to buff it before I can Aug Merchant it, right? To get the Divine Shield here. Oh, this actually is rushed. I want to use that to save some health. No, I value the totem too much, I think, and Divine Shield helps protect it. And I'm still at 17, which is a fair bit against the mid-range Demon Hunter. So I had to buff the health there, right? And so this gets unbuffed, basically, because I have to play the buff before I play the Merchant or this dies. And I wanted to get the Divine Shield copied, so I had to play the spell last, the Totemic Reflection. So, seems like weird sequencing, but we kind of have to do it that way. Okay. High beam, sure, that makes a lot of sense, but we still have what? 9 and 4 is 13, plus 3 is 16. He has to do something else or he's dead. And Flame Tongue adds even more. God, he really is shipping through the board though. Man, 8 plus 4 is 12, plus 3 is 15. So I don't think we have lethal, sadly. Let's double check. 8 plus 4, 12 plus 3, only 15. Yeah, that's sad. So I guess we got to clear that instead, which that's fine too. We're still pulling quite a bit ahead here. Alarmobot. We keep hitting Alarmobots today. I don't know how this keeps happening. I don't know what's going on here. So outside of like maybe Altruist, Skull of Gul'dan shenanigans, I think we're okay. Altruist could maybe pull him back because Altruist is so OP, but it'd be hard. I just kind of need like a couple minions to stick for the Flame Tongue. Seems like he didn't hit Altruist to me. Hey, Solemn dude. Yeah, not sleeping super a lot, but a little at least here and there. Metamorphosis is too slow, right? This doesn't matter. You can't even clear this, which is the only threat that matters. Yep, nice. Man, I gotta say, guys, our tech decisions there, by the way, I'm sorry if you can hear the vacuum. Mrs. Kilbin's vacuuming right outside the door. Probably didn't hear it until she got real close, but maybe you can. Anyway, our tech decisions there, great. bye.